You're alive?
Yay, good morning. Welcome to Build Across Thursday, February 9th, 2023. Got something so fun for y'all today. These are our new little grouped flower pots that say spring, and I'm going to show you something cool you can do with them. So we're going to start by painting them terracotta, because I love terracotta and it's a good pot color. Don't worry, it's going to be colorful enough with what we do to it. So we're just going to give it a good base coat. And listen, if you've won recently, be sure you email us your address so we can ship you your prize. I saw a few sitting back there that haven't shipped yet. The leprechaun head and...
Yeah, and they can always send us another person, like if they want to just send it to somebody.
Yeah, send us a friend or somebody you want to bless. Okay, so I'm loving this weather. It is a little bit cooler today. We had big storms last night. I'm going to go ahead and hit the edges of this because it's a 1/4 inch and I think it'll look better with the edges painted. I love terracotta. It's my favorite orange that Dixie Belle makes. I would choose it over Florida orange any day. Even in the fall. It's a great orange color. Sorry, just trying to get all these edges so that it looks a little more complete. Everybody left, it's just us. Also, I've been uploading to the YouTube channel a lot lately. We have so much more content on here than we used to have. The live paints are getting uploaded, so you can go there to watch and subscribe if you would rather, instead of always having to go to Facebook. Okay, now I'm going to use chocolate to create my depth. So I'm going to use it inside the rim to show that it's just adding a shadow in there, and it makes it more three-dimensional than one-dimensional. Coming in with chocolate inside the rims. Really don't know where everybody went. They just left. So if you're talking, I'll answer your questions later. Alright, and now another place you want to shade is under the lip of it. So come under here. Can somebody get that? Under the lip here. Under the lip and under the lip. Also on your pots that are behind. So come with the one that's underneath the other and just shade it down that line. When you're shading things, picture how they're stacked and know that your lighter one goes on top of your bottom one. The bottom one is darker, and that just gives the illusion of a shadow. And once you get all of your brown on here, as long as you're moving quickly and it hadn't quite dried yet, you can come back with the orange and pick it back up just a little bit. So we're just smoothing it back out a little bit, lifting it back up with the terracotta color.
Did you select pickup in store, or did you, when you go to your card and you're in the shipping, it's going to, don't select,
And then I'm going to, let me smooth these out just a little bit. If you're seeing brush strokes, smooth them out a little bit with a dryer brush, and that'll help. And then I'm going to pick it back up a little bit more by adding just a tiny bit of white to some of the highlighted areas. So I dip in the white and then I dip in the terracotta mix it together, and then I'm gonna come on the lip here.
Okay.
But we could go further.
Yeah, on Etsy, the shipping options aren't as wide. You could go to our website, but, yeah, your shipping will be probably, it's gonna be calculated according to weight and dress.
We would love to come.
So I'm just making this a little bit wider.
Expedited shipping, or what were you looking at?
These pots are fun. You can just paint them as is, or you can do a craft with them like I'm going to show y'all today. We got some fake flowers. We're going to use them and make a little, I think it would be cute in a window or on a porch. Or even as like a teacher gift for a classroom.
We use the post office, FedEx, and UPS.
Alright, so there's our pots. I'm going to give a few little highlights on here.
Alright, that is, we just have the one shipping option in our Etsy store. If you'd like to go to our website and order.
Alright, those are so cute. Now I'm going to paint the letters. Some fun spring colors. Let's see. I love this. The colors that kind of pop on top of this. Let me dry it just a little bit too. Like lighter colors look better on the pots on top of the orange, the darker colors. And I really don't want that orange to blend in with my colors, so I'm going to dry that area just a little bit. So remember, when you're shading them to look realistic, you want the underneath parts to be darker. So inside the tops, under the rims, and on the pots behind. So look at how they're layered. Underneath is darker than top. Top is lighter. It's always perspective or layering, like I said. And if you can't remember what I mean by layering, just think about how you get dressed. You start with what's underneath. So the things that are underneath are hidden, which means that they're darker.
Click on, let's see, you're looking for letters. Do you see the
Okay,
search
so
bar at the top of the page where they go across the Alright,
I
just
think
type
these
in
are some
letters.
pretty bright colors for spring. My orange is coming through just a little bit. It's okay. It doesn't look as bad as I thought it would.
Straight to our letters and numbers. You see that now?
Yeah, well, that one, that must have,
Let's do.
Okay, if you need something else or
What?
I think when one message is on here, it also, if they're connected to both, it messages on both.
Alright, no problem. Give us a call back if you
And Missy and Scarlett, yeah, she's in a whole different department now, guys. Accounting, which is completely different from this. I said 3 steps. I think I've got. I hope so. I remembered the steps anyway.
Elaine is waiting for her package to come in. She won the truck the other day. I'm almost positive that shipped. It was the the truck and the popcorn. Yeah.
It's not back there anymore.
trailer will, we bring it, we pop it right there, it's all closed.
These are so cute. And then,
I think I smell the paint.
do you?
Maybe I smell their lunch.
Probably their lunch. I don't smell any paint today.
Book on the other weekends in September.
So much harder to use the paint when it's not wet.
What do y'all have going on for this weekend, guys?
I don't really have any plans.
My stepmom is coming to visit tomorrow and see my house for the first time.
Yay.
I
Aw.
know. I'm excited. And then, is that all the spring colors I brought over here?
There's like a palmetto or something back there. I don't know if you call it spring, but
That one.
it would go good with the.
That's the antebellum blue.
Oh,
It will look pretty good. And we got our pictures of our boy gnome up yesterday. If anybody was waiting on those to see how he looked. Our personalizable. Is that a word?
It can be.
Yeah.
Personalizable.
Personalizable, yeah, sure.
Alright, and let's just do this S in new color too. It's the sea glass. I use this DK Lumen font on here. I think it's fun. It's one of Tara's favorites.
yeah, I do like DK Lemon.
I do too. Whenever people use when I worked at Billy Cross for that very short period of time, I would always recommend that one. When they
DK Lumen.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even remember that, Casey.
It was a very brief period in my life. I was in the trolley the time I went and did the Billy Cross.
Oh, in Canton?
Yeah, it was with like Jared and Dustin and Sarah.
Mm.
Yeah. Way back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They had DK Lumen back then?
Yeah. Magnolia Sky, like on the out of the fonts you can choose from, you know, to put your They sure did.
Alright. When this is, well, I gotta turn it over so I want it to get really dry. Okay, so while that's drying just a little bit more, let's look at our flowers. My idea was that at first I thought, well, I'll hot glue them down, which I might still do. But my other idea was that I staple them to the back coming out of the pot so they have stems like this.
Yeah.
Isn't that cute?
Cute.
Not fun. And you could do the leaves too. Cut some of those so we can lay them all down at the end. Because then you could sit this in on a table in your kitchen window. You could put it on a bench. You could give it to a teacher, a piano teacher to put on her piano, or a school teacher.
So I'm learning how to play the piano.
So is Randall.
Yeah. Well, Jackson, in order for me to get her to sit down and do it, I have to do it with her. And the only way to make that fun for me is if I'm doing it too. So I am learning the same songs that she is learning. And let me tell you, I'm so pumped because right now it sounds just like Mary Had a Little Lamb, but it's not Mary Had a Little Lamb.
It probably is the same.
But it's the same, exactly,
Yeah.
It's the same melody. I'm so pumped. I now know how to play the first part of Mary Had a Little Lamb. What?
Yeah, Abrams finished her A book, so she's like,
Oh,
so
wow.
Dad, now you get the A book. And she's like, you get the A book, so you better start.
Yeah.
She's got him,
Yeah, she's the one teaching him, right?
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Try sunflower too. Let's see.
It hasn't come and said that it wasn't on there.
Oh, it's probably still running the last sheet.
I know. Paranoid over here, yeah.
Okay, before I start that, since this is dry.
Did you write MC on the paper? Okay.
Let me do a little bit
Good
more
That's all I have to
job.
write, right?
on
Was
the
MC?
inside
Hmm?
That's all I had to write on the
Yeah,
inside,
yeah.
right.
of the letters.
It's saved on there. I mean, it did everything. I know it did. So if something's wrong, I'm not saying that couldn't be me too.
So,
Yeah.
But
if you
it's on
take a
there.
marker and you go on the inside, you just cast off a little bit of a drop shadow. So it's not totally outlining, it's just throw in the letters.
Shadow, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it makes them look a little bit sharper too.
This is like another dimension of people in crafting. You know, flowers is what I used to love. The artificial flower arrangements and all that stuff. That was, I loved doing stuff like that. The painting and stuff, I mean, I like incorporating the two.
Ella dated in high school a boy who was majoring in, he was horticultural, but he did the flower, like 4-H, he did the
What's
flower,
our fax number?
2819075.
flower arrangement. So he was always arranging. That was like one of his classes was flower arranging.
Wow, that would be
Yeah.
fun.
It's pretty cool.
Did he like give her a lot of flower arrangements?
Mm-hmm. He did cake decorating and stuff too. With flowers and all that.
Mm.
I'm just using this light marker because I don't want the outline too heavy. And I'm doing it a little bit darker on the bottom of the lips. For that shadow. And I'm really just hitting the lines that are inside the shape, not the outside lines.
Hello, Casey.
Now, let's
What?
put our flowers on here. That's really cute. I like the way that looks.
Yeah, it's cute.
It's very realistic. So, let's put our flowers on here. I gotta stand up to do this because I have short arms. I'll do the pink ones first. Staple gun. We use the Stanley 110, and we use 1/4-inch staples. They don't go all the way through the wood. So, I'm gonna put that one right there. I'll do the pink ones, and then I'll do some yellow ones in between. Okay, I can't go backwards. You turn it around. That's better. Do them at different levels and different heights. This one has a thicker stem. This one won't go in. Okay, there. It took me forever to realize how to use the staple gun right. You have to like sit it flat.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't realize that for a long time. And I would try to do it at an angle, and that didn't work. How does it look?
Really cute, but
Yeah.
let's stuff like,
Some
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
like that.
Between, yeah, like in the front right there. Yeah.
rosemary.
Yeah.
Or even some of this stuff.
Yeah. Put it all.
Yeah. The longer branches, yeah.
I can hear your dad talking in there and in there on Kobe's phone.
They're hilarious.
So this back here.
No. Flip it.
Do them from the
Yeah.
front. Okay.
Here. Oops, people. I shook it all up.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
I can staple it.
Yeah. Now go through and staple it.
I'm out of staples.
It's good stuff.
That's all right. That one's
Right.
kind of. Ba-ba-da-ba.
Yes. Yeah.
So cute.
It helps to do it from the front.
From the front, yeah. So
Yeah.
get your background ones and then come from the front and poke
With
them
some
in.
sprigs.
Yeah.
But super cute.
Isn't this a fun idea?
Yes.
And we have other flower pots that you can do this with. Like plain flower pots. We have
Teamwork makes the dream work. True
It actually
story.
really does look good.
It is really
Yeah,
cute.
It's cute.
We have a triple pot, don't we? And we have a large pot. We have a mum pot. All of these pots that you can do with real flowers, hot glue, or not real flowers, fake flowers, but you know,
Real
what I mean.
artificial flowers.
Real artificial flowers, or the grouped pot with spring written on it. So, I hope you enjoyed it today. Are we going to do a winner today?
Yes. Today we'll send it to, let's see, Tammy Stern.
Tammy Stern, send us an email at support@build-a-cross.com, and we will ship you out your own set of pots to do your own little craft with. Thank y'all. Have a good day. See you tomorrow.
All right, bye.
No, we won't be here tomorrow.
No.